Hello everyone, this is Ant Artist here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to draw any character you want by learning the basic steps of drawing. So what I have right here is a very old digital drawing I made back in 2016, and it was a fusion swap between the Five Nights at Freddy's characters, FREDBEAR and SPRINGTRAP. I know, I actually drew this when I was like 15 or something. You can call him SPRINGTRAP or FREDTRAP. I don't know, you decide. Anyways, I wanted this image to be recreated by my own current style and teach you guys on the basics of becoming an artist like me. If you've been following my channel, I've been posting these time-lapse videos to test myself from any hours to 1 minute. It was fun, but it was stressful at the same time. I never teach anyone how I was able to draw so fast or think carefully and what was on my mind when I was drawing the image. So anyways, I'll just get it started. Just trying to teach you how to do the basics. So first, I want to show you the rough sketch of a stickman. So what I tend to do is I start off by drawing lines and also a circle. The circle is where your character's face is going to be, and the lines is going to be the whole body from the arms, the chest, and the legs, and the hips too. So what usually people tend to do is they draw the image without a sketch body or what style of pose they wanted to make. Here's an example of what I'm drawing. Without any, shape or face to draw, I just randomly draw the eyes and the nose and the mouth without any idea of what the image is going to be, because it's just going to look like a mess. So this is not a good way to draw that style. No, the idea is I want to show the steps of the basic drawings. What I tend to do to start off with, I draw the circle around the face. So what I tend to do is draw a circle, like a random shape. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything, but it has to be a human shape of a circle. And what I do is I draw the two lines. One goes up top and one goes a straight line up the bottom. That's where you're able to draw your eyes and your face and your nose where exactly it's supposed to go. So then after when you've done that, what you do is you draw a spine. So it's like a line to action of your spine of your character. And what you do is you draw two dots. That's your shoulders. So you need to know where your shoulders is at, where's the neck of the head and your shoulders. So these are your shoulders, and that long line is basically your neck, and that's how you're able to connect your shoulders to your neck to your face. So after that, what I tend to do is draw the arms, draw the chest and your body waist. Your body is supposed to be at any type of body shape you can able to draw. And then afterwards you draw two dots again, and that's your hips. You're able to draw that. And then you just draw the lines down. That's the knees, and the square button here, that's your feet where you tend to draw. And also for the arms, that's your elbow right there, and also that's where you're able to draw your hands. So yeah, that's your basic step of how to draw a stickman. So next up is the sketch. So what we see here is I just do a rough sketch, drawing the body of the image. So basically I learned the basics of anatomy. That's really important when it comes to the body of your character. You have to make sure that the physics works and how the body works. So you need to understand how the muscles work with your character. And what I tend to do for this one, because this is a man wearing a suit, so the idea is to draw the human body first, and then add some the special features the mask and also the suit that you will be wearing. So what I tend to do is I draw a skeleton and draw the neck and also the body, the shape. Now the hands, this is going to be like a really tricky one because people, had a hard time, drawing hands. Personally for me too. What I tend to do with the hands, I just go with the easy route and just take pictures of my hands as for reference, and then I trace it over so you get the idea of how the fingers, the palm of your hand, and also your wrist, the wrist work. So after when I done, the sketch of the human body, I then added like the suit. Yeah. So you see here, this is like the rough sketch of what my version of, my redraw is going to be look like. So what you see here, like around here, the face, as you can see, that skeleton, what I draw, was for reference to know where the mouth is supposed to go and where the eyes are supposed to go. And when you see, here, the drawing is the mask first. That's like the main goal for drawing an animatronic character. And what you see here, this is the rest of the body, like the shoulder pads. Also, so the hands here that I drew, these are my hands. Like, I just took a picture of my hands as for reference and just make it, very pose-like and stylized. After when I done the sketch, I move on to the line, like the final line art. And voila! You see here? So, with the line art, I managed to keep it as clean as possible and the lines that are connected. Because what you've learned for these, steps, you started off like a sketch and then build on upon the anatomy and then add like more features to the drawing. And then once you feel like that sketch is complete, you can start off doing the line art. And after that, I make sure that the lines are connected and then added some flat colors. Yeah, so I just, add filter the colors that I used from the past and then added to like the new one. So yeah, the idea is make sure you keep, the colors, correct, and make sure it's flat as possible with the colors. And then afterwards, you add shading. So yeah, so this is like the three-tone shading. So you got like number one shading here, and the other shading there. So you can tell that the image looks, three-dimensional in that. And then afterwards, it's time to add like some special effects. So yeah, so what I did is I added some like dust. So you know that the suit is like really old. And also make some glowing effects, like adding a golden light reflection. Because the idea is when it comes to like lighting, you have to make sure that where your lighting is supposed to go. So as you can see here, this is like your light camera. So it's pointing that direction here, right? You have to make sure that the shadows are underneath from here. Do not add like your shadow next to here because the lighting doesn't work where the angle is supposed to be at. And then what I do is I add some more sketching, like cracks and, scratches from the body. So you could tell that is like really an old suit. And then finally I added some glow light for the eyes. And voila, that is the final drawing. A redraw of like one of my old drawings I did so many years ago and compared to now. To be like a good artist, you just gotta keep on like practicing. Like for me, I've been like drawing for years and I just kind of learned the basics and also study of how to draw any character you want. And that is it for the video today. I hope you understand and I hope you enjoyed it. And please sure to, like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos that I've been posting weekly. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!